on psychological and social well-being conducted during this pandemic situation by Government Polytechnic College, Chekkanurani. Now, on behalf of our college, I welcome our chief guest, Dr. P.V. Selvam, Professor and Director of Physical Education, Annamalai University, to this webinar. I wholeheartedly welcome you, sir. It's my immense pleasure to welcome our principal, Selvi J. Pungudi, who gives her full support in all our activities. I welcome you, madam. And I'm very happy to welcome my colleagues as well as my friends, Mr. R. Satish Kumar, NSS Program Officer, Head in Charge, Department of Mechanical Engineering, and Organizing Secretary of this program, and Dr.M. Muthuraj, Director of Physical Education and Co-Organizing Secretary of this event. And also I welcome Mrs. N. Vijayalakshmi, Head in Charge, Department of EEE, Mr. K. Saravanakumar, Head in Charge, Department of ECE, and Mr. M. Saravanan, Head in Charge, Department of Computer Science, Dr. R. Visalakshi, Lecturer, Department of Computer Science, and Mrs. P. Vijalakshmi, Lecturer in Mathematics, Department of Basic Engineering. Last but not least, I welcome all the participants who belong to various streams to this webinar. Once again, on behalf of our college, principal, organizing team, I welcome you all for this event. At last, in my mother tongue, I would like to say, Karpo Karpippo. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your warm welcome address. And now I invite Mr. R. Satish Kumar, NSS Program and Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Government Polytechnic College, Chekkanurani, and also Organizing Secretary for this webinar. I invite Mr. Satish Kumar to present a keynote address.
Good morning, all. I welcome you all for this webinar on psychological and social well-being. We all know that well-being is associated with health, job, family, and economically related benefits. And this well-being for individuals who are having high level of well-being, they are more productive in their work and are more likely to contribute to their community. But during this particular pandemic period, we are experiencing a heavy challenge in the mental well-being, all due to various factors. And at this juncture, we, the organizing committee, plan to organize a webinar about this well-being. And we all are gathered here now. Thanks for your support and hope you will find this webinar useful. Now I request Mr. Saravana to deliver the felicitation address.
Thanks. Thank you, Savi sir, giving great opportunities to present here.
Thank you.
Good morning to one and all. A news which felt and distanced when came to our neighborhood. We are obliged to follow the quarantine and social distancing. Lockdown which are pushed today, this definitely shows there is a step required for all social and psychological well-being. This corona situation affected the people's social and economical mental well-being. This webinar is especially organized to create awareness to face this unexpected COVID situation, to overcome psychological stress. I am wishing the program organized by the Government Polytechnic College, NSS, to be successful, and we join our hands to come out this pandemic situation. Thank you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And now I request our chief guest, Dr. P.V. Selvam, Professor and Director of Physical Education, Annamalai University, to deliver his chief guest address.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
thank
Fine,
you.
sir.
So good morning, all of you. Really, I thank the organizing committee members of the Government Polytechnic College, Madurai, to invite me to share my views in this webinar. Really, that's a wonderful title, the webinar on psychological and social well-being. So, in the current situation, so most of them, they are affected for the coronavirus. Even the affected person, simply they have the confidence about the, okay, we will take a treatment and everything. But other public, what happening, we are thinking over everybody, including myself also. Even just if you get a cough, so immediately we think it over, oh, sometime we are affected for the coronavirus. Just like that, in any movement, any health disorder come over, we are affected psychologically. So normally, the coronavirus, apart from the health, it's barely affected for the psychological as well as social aspects. So there is a right choice to conducting for the, in the title of a webinar on psychological and social well-being. So normally, in this junction, I want to share some few things to you for the public. First of all, I congratulate all the participants, because once if your participants come over, then only we are organizing such seminars. Even that period, if you want, they can take relax, but they wanted to know something else. They wanted to gain something else through the webinar. So they participated, they come and participated. Really, they congrats for all the participants to attend the webinar. Then second thing, normally, as a physical education teachers, because our role is much and more important in the present situation. Because normally, when we are in a physical educationist, we are informed to the public to do yoga or exercise regularly, but they are not, nobody they are accepted. But all the publics now, their awareness through the coronavirus, because if anything happen, some way it's good, some way it's bad. But the coronavirus, one way it's health affected, but other way that they're creating the awareness to the public. So everybody, they wanted to do some exercises, something will do. Because the reason is, if you fit enough, so easily we can overcome the coronavirus. Because we can't live with coronavirus. Somebody, they say we can't live with the coronavirus. No, in future, maybe it come over there, but in some days we can live with the coronavirus. Through that, we can establish ourselves and make it fitness ourselves. So definitely we overcome the coronavirus. So through that seminar, maybe all the experts, they come over there and they will talk about how we can overcome the things. So psychological aspect and social aspect, as well as the first aid and health. So these are things very useful for all the human beings, and it will promote our health. So that's creating awareness to all the publics, and they can give some directions to how to live. So this is a very wonderful thing, and I'll thank for the organizer to give an opportunity to come over here and share my knowledges. Thank you, one and all for you.
Thank you, sir. So thanks for your valuable knowledge shared. And now I request our principal, Selvi J. Pungadi, to deliver presidential address. Madam.
Hello, everybody. Good morning to all. With the increase in COVID-19 positive cases day by day, webinars of this kind is the need of the hour. Experts from various fields are going to address the important issue relating to psychological and social well-being. I kindly request you all to attend this webinar and get benefited from it. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam.
Okay,
thank you.
Thanks. Okay.
Thank you, madam. And now I request Dr.M.Muthuraj, resource person of this hour, to deliver his lecture. Muthuraj, sir.
Yes. First of all, I would like to give my thanks to our principal, madam, and also the organizing secretary, NSS program officer, Mr. Satish Kumar. Thank you, madam, and thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity to share my knowledge and also my ideas on psychological well-being. Thank you. Yeah, I can hear properly. this is a time to share our knowledge and our ideas to the participants. Psychological well-being is a biggest topic. So we cannot cover this topic within hours or within a day. Can you see the slides?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. See, this is the biggest topic. In this connection, the psychological well-being means, so that is a mental status, or you can say happiness or satisfaction in the individuals. So all the people in this current scenario want to be happy, but for that, what they are doing in their life, that is the important things. Or what are the steps they are taking to being a happy person in the society. See, here one 6 factor they are given. This is decided by some of the experts, not decided by me. See, what are those things? Just you can see in the screen. First one is the self-acceptance, then personal growth, purpose in life, environmental mastery, autonomy, and the positive relationship. So these are the 6 factors will decide the human being psychologically being a happy person or living with a satisfaction. So with that we can enter into the subtitles. The first one is the self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is an individual satisfaction. So the individual themselves, they have to satisfied. That is the important thing. So these also decided by 7 factors. Be kind to yourself, confront your fears, stay positive, accept imperfection, don't take it personally, forgive, believe in yourself. So now you can see kind to yourselves. So first of all, the individual have to be kind themselves. Then only you can get some of the good things in your lives. For that, what you have to do now, be with the present work or the situation. That is the important things. In the human lives, many of them, they are worrying about the past things, whatever happened in their life. Or they are worrying about the future things, what will be happen in our life. See, this is what happening in the human life. So you have to be in the present situation. Then only you can concentrate on the present work or the project or whatever you are having it. So this is the one of the point to be a kind of person in yourselves. The second point is minimize your judgment. That is very, very important things. No one judge you more than you judge yourself. That is the important thing. See, if you judge yourselves, I am incapable. I don't have anything. I don't know anything. If you think like that, you cannot perform anything. Or whatever the responsibilities you are getting, you cannot fulfill that one. So, the minimizing the judgment is a good in our positive life or being a kind person. The third point says smile more. This is very, very important things. Even in the precarious condition, even you are in a trouble situations, if you smile, that will give you a huge way to recover from the problem. See, that is a smile is very, very important thing. And also, the biologically what is happening, if you smile, it will reduce your stress and also it's chance to reduce your blood pressure. Then, apart from that, if you are smiling to the others, you can get some attraction from the others. That is important thing. Whatever the situations, but in the negative situation, if it is a bad thing, so that time only you have to be somewhat careful. All other things in the family itself, or in the traveling, or in the works. So in these situations, if you smile, it will bring you a lot for the positive things. So these are the things, being a kind to yourselves and be grateful what you have. That is the important thing. Grateful is very, very important things. People always worrying, always seeing in the negative way. Oh, what I'm having in my life. So these are the things I left it. I don't get it. See the other people's, how they are sophisticated, they are living. They all got it, a lot of things. I don't have anything. Don't think like that. See, the grateful, you have to be what you are getting. That is a important thing. whatever thing you got it, with that you can get the satisfaction. Then automatically you can get some confidence that will bring you to the kind person. See the second point, confront your fears. That is the important things. See, in the human life, all the people are getting the fear. No one away from the fear. In all activities, you can take it in examples, you can realize or you can just go back to your life activities, whatever you met in your life. Just you recall it. So what are the things happen, how you executed those things, how you got the fears in those situations. That is important things. You will see those, all the things. So all are getting their fears. So for confront your fears, what you have to do, reflect your fears. So that means broadly and deeply look into the fear. That is important things. Then only we can come over the fear. Second thing, know and accept your fear. First, what you have to do? Broadly look into the fear. You can ask a question yourselves, really I am getting a fear or really I am getting afraid? That you can ask yourselves. If you ask, then the next question you can put it yourselves in the situation or in the problem where I am getting the fear. On which stage I am getting the fear. That is the important things. If you know that one, that is the thing, know and accept your fear. If you know that particular point where you get the fear, then automatically you can accept that fear. Yes, this is the point or this is the area I got the fear. Third point, it says, recognize your resource. That is the important things. So you got the fear, you identified that one. Now, what you have to do now, recognize your resources regarding the problem or regarding the fear. What are the resources you are having? That is the important things. With the resources that you have identified, what are the resources? So these are the things I got it, good resources. That's my own resource. I'm not borrowing from anybody's. I'm not bought it from any shops. That is my own resources. That are the qualities I'm having. With the qualities, you can face the fear. Then what you have to see, visualize your life without fear. Because you identified the fear, recognize your resources. With the resources, without fear, you execute or you imagine the life or you imagine the program, what you are involving or what you are in the current situation, what you are getting fear. So just keep the fear away and then just visualize the life. Then you can confront your fears. See the next point, take action. Not only visualizing in the fear. Out of that, what you have to do, just take the action, whatever it is, doesn't even matter, whatever the difficulties. Don't mind it. Just come to the take action. Start the work. Automatically it will lead to the end. So this is the way to confront your fears. Next point is stay positive. It's very, very important things. So many people not getting the positive lives in our country or in, you can say in the world also. So for that, they have to keep or they can follow something. The first point says that find the optimistic viewpoint in a negative situation. This is very, very important thing. In the negative situation, finding a positive way, that is important things. Here, I would like to give you a small example from the scripture. See, in the scripture story, what says now, a challenging fight is happening between two persons. So the one who is Goliath, he is the biggest person physically, and also he is from a military person. He knows that how to fight. He knows that how to defeat the opponent. His height said that nearly about 9 feet. Imagine that if a person is 9 feet, how his physique is there. The opponent fellow is an ordinary person. He's a shepherd. He's a shepherd. He doesn't know about the fighting and all those things because he's an ordinary person and also he's a shepherd. But one thing he knows well. What is that? No? Though he's a shepherd, he knows well to throw a stone with a sling. That is the important thing. Not to throw the stone with a sling. That is the important thing, because that is many times helped him protect the shepherd, that means sheep, from the wild animals like a wolf and all those things. It will come now and then to get the food for that. So in the sheep will be affected. Those times the shepherd used the sling and the stone hit the wild animals to chase. So that is the only advantage with the shepherd person. But the Goliath, no, he is a giant fellow, he is a military person, he is having a shard, spears, everything is having. But in that situations, the shepherd man targeted on forehead of the Goliath, that military person, because he knows very well how to throw a stone with a sling. With the sling, he made a stone and slightly hit on the military person, that Goliath head. Goliath fell down and dead. So in the fight, the shepherd, his name called David, he won the fight. See the situation. Opponent is a military person, big figure person, knows all the fighting techniques. See, this is all the negative for the David. But he find a positive point. Which one? Throwing a stone with a sling. That is a positive point. He taken, I won the fight. See the second point, cultivate and live in a positive environment. Taking a point that is okay, then other points say you have to cultivate and live in a positive environment. That's important. Otherwise, whatever potential you are having, that will be maybe wasted in your life. So we have to find the right place. What you have to think now, if you are having any problems, regarding the problem, just you can realize and find that before that problem or regarding the problem, what are the 3 most negative fellows you met and spend the time? That is the important thing. So regarding the problem, who are all met you, among the peoples, 3 most negative people you have to find out. Then you can get some answers. Then next other thing, the 3 most negative resources, what you got it regarding the problem. That you have to identify it. If you find these 2 points, automatically from the negative, you can come into the positive life. The third point says that go slowly. If you're doing fast with anything, your work or talk anything or eat anything, so all those things, definitely it will go in a bad one. So what you have to do? Slowly you have to look after those things. Then slowly means carefully you have to do it. Then you can be a positive life. Don't make a mountain out of molehill. This is very important things. See, in the people life, having a lot of problems. Sometimes no, the people get their small issues. What they are doing now, the small issues they are brought to the big mountain life. See, that is what they are saying. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. From the small issues itself, what you have to do, then you have to carefully look after and solve the issues in the stage itself. You can see in many of the offices, like this point is very suitable for the office people. Even a small issues, they will brought into a big problem and making a problem to all the people. This is what happening. So we should not do it in our lives. Then we can be a positive person. Add value and the positive to someone else's life. It's very, very important. If I'm having healthy, if I'm having wealthy, I'm having good power, I am in good position, at least we can extend our hand to someone, we can help to someone. That is the important thing. Adding values to the other people at the reachable level, at the capable level. We have to extend our support or helping to the other peoples. What here we can put one famous sentence: one cannot help to everyone, but everyone can help to someone. See the word. One cannot help to everyone, but everyone help to someone. So in this way, just you can help, then you can be a positive person. Then exercise regularly, eat and sleep well. This is also very important. Though I am in physical education person, I can proudly say exercise regularly. This is very, very important. This is why I am saying no, without giving any lectures or explanation regarding exercise, you yourself, you can easily understand why the exercise is necessary in your life. Just have an example. Now onwards, you just go back in your life. When at the last you got a sick in your life, at the last, that means least month, when you got the sick, just recall those sick days, what you done. Simply had the medicines and taking the rest only. In those times, you can't concentrate anything other than the rest and taking the medicine. So you can't think positively, you can't do any works, you can't be well. So if your body is healthy, then you can be a positive person, you can involve, you can progress in your life. Mind in a sound body. That's what sound mind in a sound body is saying. When the body is okay, automatically your mind will be a healthy one. Then you can go ahead with your program or your assignment or your projects, anything. Learn to take criticism in a healthy way. This is also important things. Without criticism, people cannot live in the world. All the people are criticized by someone. But the people, how they are taking the criticism, either in the positive way or in the negative way. That's the important thing in our life. And one example, I think many of them know about the Dr. John. He's a very good speaker and also a writer. Very good speaker. He's a very good translator. That is the important thing. From Tamil to English and English to Tamil, he used to translate. And also he's a special translator for the former CM, Ms. Selvi Jayalalitha. So that's what his level was increased. Why I'm saying now, his capacity is also like that. At the beginning of Valamburi John, he liked to read the English newspaper. He was living in a village, but he won't read the English newspaper. There, you know that one nowadays we can get it anywhere, but this is not a problem. But in those days, in his life, when he was young, in that time, if he want English, what is that? Very rare. So in his village, only one person, one teacher is getting a English newspaper. That is one paper which he wanted to read the newspaper. For that, every day he used to go to his teacher's house and waiting to read the newspaper. But one day the teacher said to the Valamburi John, why you and all want to read this English newspapers? Just you go and read the Tamil newspaper. You go and read the Kanti. He said that criticism is inspired. That criticism he taken in a positive way. He learned many things and he was good in English and he got a best translator award from the government. In that award function, he decided, one day one person is criticized me, due to him only I came to this position. So I want praise him. Without his criticism, I will not be in this position. So in this function, I want to praise him to be in the function. So he decided and he brought that teacher as a VIP and make him to sit in the first row. So likewise, you have to take a criticism in your life. The next point, accept imperfection. Regarding the imperfection, make peace with the journey. See, people are having the imperfection, many things. So with that, we should not worry about us. So we have to go on our journey with the peace. If you are worrying about your imperfection, then you cannot be a good person, cannot be a progress in your life. Second thing says that understand the failure can be beneficial. See, from the failure we have to learn something. We have to consider that is beneficial for us. That's what here I put it, Thomas Alva Edison picture. You know that Thomas Alva finding a light bulb, that electric bulb, how many failures he met now? 1,000 times unsuccessful he had regarding the finding. But he is not negatively thought. From the failure, he learned many things. That's what in his press report, a reporter asked, what do you feel about the 1,000 unsuccessful? That means 1,000 failure. He said that that is not a 1,000-time failure. The electric bulb taken 1,000 steps to find the complete one. See the answer. If we indeed this question means immediately we will get some frustration. So what that 1,000 times, but not like other people's. Thomas Alva Edison was be confident and found that one. That's what I put it is picture, and also what he invented. That bulb also is in his hand. The next point is perfection is an impossible standard. This is important. See, nobody give a perfect explanation. Or we cannot say explanation, definitions are perfect one. Suppose, for example, what we can say now, if you ask me, I will say this is the perfection. One thing I will show it and I say that this is the perfection, I will say. That perfection, how I am saying now, depends upon my experience, my knowledge, and my needs, my expectations. Based on that, you will say that this is a perfection, you will say. But the same
Muthuraj, sir.
thing, I thought it's in the live, but some more technical wrong. Okay. Now, the perfection is impossible standard. So we cannot say a standard perfection, this is the thing. So what I am saying, something I can say, this is a perfection. The same thing, if you bring it to the other person, they will say that, no, that is not a perfection. This is the perfection. He will show the other thing. That depends upon his expectation, his knowledge, his experience. He will used to say, this is the perfection one. So the perfection means it will be different from the person to the person, individual to another individual, it will be different. If you are taken the two things, what I am giving the perfection, the second person, what he is given, the two things will be given to the third person. The third person also will say that, no, these two is not a standard one, standard perfection. So this is what the perfection, he will say the another one. See, life is happen. That's what, don't worry about the imperfections. So from the imperfection, you can bring the perfections. That is a important things. Then accept the negative emotions are part of the human experience. You cannot avoid the negative emotions in our life. Many of them having the emotions life in our society. So that things give you an experience sometimes. Sometimes it will lead to some problem also. So negative emotions is a part of the human experience that we have to tolerate and we have to come over. Then we can be a perfect person. The next point is don't take it personally. Many things are happening in our human life. But what is happening now? Some people, they are thinking that this is what happening only for me. Or this is the thing happening in my life only. They will say, but the things are happening to all the lives. Depends upon their action. That's what we can say. Everything happens for a reason. Without reason, nothing is happening in the human life. You can see in your own experience. Just go back. What are happening in your life? Just recall that. Carefully point out. Then you get the answer. Whatever happened, something reason was behind that one. That's what Tamil sentence that Mr. Kaniyan Kumundranar is written well. That's a good thing. Whatever you are having in your life, that is a translated in English, pleasure and pain come from your own past experience or action. See, from that only you are getting either in the positive things in your life or the negative things in your life. For all those things, you are the root cause. What you done in previously, for that you are getting the benefit now or getting the bad things. How it is happening now? See, for doing the actions before that, what you are doing, you are thinking on your mind. So from the thought, it's coming a verb. That's the words. What we are thought in your mind, that thoughts is coming to a words. That words is executing a action. From the actions you are getting either the benefit or in the bad things in your life. So that's what. Don't take it as a personally. This happening is only for me, not like that. So if it is happened, that you are the reason. So don't take it a personal one. The next one is forgive. This is very, very important things. But practicing the forgive is very difficult in our life. Today, a lot of crimes is happening, a lot of problems are rising among the peoples because of the less forgiveness. We don't give the forgive. That's what happening, all the problems. But if someone is hurt deeply and destroyed your trust in your life, so you will get a pain, a lot of pain regarding that hurting. So in that situation, you cannot concentrate, you cannot think any other things other than the pain, hurting pains. So in that situation, the forgive is a good medicine to recover from the problem or from the pain. That is the main thing. So the God only can give the forgiveness more. Human people, they can't compare with that one. That's what I said, written in one sentence. God give, and forgive. As we people, what we are doing now, what we are following, people get and forgot. So God is always giving lot of things in our life and forgiving whenever we are doing a sin in our life. He is forgiving. But people, what we are doing, we are getting a lot from the God as well as from other people also sometimes. So all the things we get it, then afterwards simply we are forgiven. That should not be. The forgiving means for those who are making harm to you, are making the trouble to you, all that you have to forgive. Not getting a good things, you should not forget. And also, the forgiveness is a healing things. That should be followed. Believe in yourself. Next one is. First of all, you believe yourselves. Then only you can be a confident and you can get the believeness from other sides. The first point says that you realize on your strength. How we can get the believeness? First, we have to calculate or we have to measure our strength. What are the strength I am having? What are the strength I am having? That things we have to realize it. Sadiq sir, is it in the line?
Sir.
Yeah, I am in the line.
Yes, sir. You are on.
Yeah, okay. Learn to respect yourself. There is a things. See, previous point is connected to the second points. If you have the strength, good strength or a lot of strengths, then automatically you can respect yourselves. Automatically you can respect yourselves. You give the respect yourself, then the others also will give you respect. So how you can get the respect? If you are stick on to your programs, if you are progress in your life, then automatically you yourself give the respect, others also give the respect. And remember the past success. Already I think it's a message quoted, but even though I can give in our life, whatever the success we got it, either in the small thing or in the big things, just to list down those things. All those things will be help to believe yourselves. Boldly face your fears. That is the important things. So during the work, or getting new responsibilities, or doing some other activities, being in the families or in the job place, whatever it is, whatever the problem you are facing, boldly you have to face it. Then only you can be a believer person yourselves. Otherwise, the program or the actions or the activities will be collapsed. Create goal settings. Without goals, we cannot work. So, if you want to work, you have to create the goals. Based on the goals only, we can construct our activities and go in a positive way. Then learn a new skills and work regularly. Maybe we learn something. Some people used to say that I learned everything or I know everything. With that, if you stop your learning, you have to be in the same level. You cannot progress in your life. So every day you have to learn the new skills, or every occasions you have to learn, and what you learn, according to that you have to work regularly. Then we can come to the second point, that is personal growth. Improving one's habit, behavior, actions, reactions. All the people in their life, they want to improve their growth or their status. For that, some of the points are there. Control, overcome procrastination, overcome laziness, be more polite, responsible person, learning new skills, change your mindset. So these points you can see one by one. See the first one, control your hunger. It's very important to get growth in your life. Think before you speak. That is important thing. In the problem, or if you met a problem, in that situation, you're getting angry. That's the human nature. So in that situation, what you have to know, what you are going to speak regarding the problem. Before that, you have to think well. Then you can speak. The second point is that if you have a anchor, or if you have the problems, be quiet. That is the important thing. Be quiet. Then third point, move away from the place. Something happening negatively, or some problem is happening in your place. Better you can just move away from the particular place. Not permanently. Just temporarily, a few minutes or a few seconds, give you a break. So just move away. Then you come into the place and face the problem. Take breathe. That also will reduce the anchor. Breathe in and breathe out. It will be help. The second one is overcome procrastination. This is a main thing happening in the current scenario, especially we can see in the youngsters. They are using this procrastination. See, due to what are the things is happening, due to that, what things? See the first point, watching the TV. When you are watching the TV, see, you are postponing your work. So once you are like to watching the movie or some other things, up to the entire program you want to be there in front of the TV. So that will lead to procrastination. Second point says that using mobiles. This is also killing your time. This lead to procrastination, your work, your assignments, your projects, your progress, everything will be spoiled by this mobile using. For the necessary purpose you can use it, there is no problems. But in nowadays, the youngsters, what they are doing now, posting a small things are one thing in the Facebook or some other social medias, waiting and seeing the comments are forwarding, like, dislike. So like that, hours and hours he is sitting wastely and watching the mobile. So how many of them giving the likes? How many of them giving the comments? So these are the reason postponing your works. The next one is sometimes playing. This also postpone your work. The next one is sleeping. Some people you see always they want to sleep. So in this connection, these are the valuable points for postponing. If you avoid these things, if it is necessary, you can use it. No problem. Sleep, you cannot avoid it. Minimum 7 hours we need the rest in our body. So apart from that, if you are sleeping more, that will be lead to the procrastination. We cannot come over from the procrastination. We cannot eliminate the response. So here I would like to give a small video.
That's why you always set things for tomorrow, later, after 10 minutes. But I realize that time never comes. It goes away. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. You are spending your time, no matter what are you doing, no matter what right thing or wrong thing, it's going, not coming. Because when you make the time to get a start, when tomorrow becomes today, we set another tomorrow. Anything is coming. And I will do my project then, but you fail every day to get a start. Because you think time is coming to you, but now you are going to time and set another tomorrow, and it never comes. You are not wasting your time. You are wasting your life. As those who know that you love life, don't waste time. But time is what life is made up of. And you get $86,400 each morning that are credited in your bank account. When you wake up, it starts counting down. It starts going, spending. Each night, when you go to sleep, the account deletes whatever part of the money you failed to use. We all have such a bank account. Its name is time. Time is free. 1,400 seconds is free, but it's priceless. Every night, it deletes whatever I failed to invest of it. You can't save it for tomorrow, but you can use it now for a good purpose. Every morning, it opens new accounts with 86,400 seconds, and each night, it destroys whatever remains. You can keep it, but you can spend it. If you fail to use those seconds on good things, the loss is yours. Time is precious. As Charles Darwin noted, a man dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. To realize the value of 1 year, ask a student who failed at grade. To realize the value of 1 month, ask a mother who lost their child in the final month. To realize the value of 1 week, ask the editor of an online magazine. To realize the value of 1 hour, ask the couple who is in a long distance relationship. To realize the value of 1 minute, ask the person who just missed the bus, train, or plane. To realize the value of 1 second, ask the person who just missed an accident. To realize the value of a millisecond, ask the person who just came second ago. So what are you waiting for? The time pass like airplane. Be the pilot of that airplane.
Right. So from these videos, we can see that one, we should not waste our time. So that means we should not postpone our works. Whatever we are having, at the same time, we should do it. Sir, is it coming?
Sir, it's visible and you make it in the slideshow view.
Yeah, now?
Yes, sir. But from the very first slide.
Very first slide came out. Okay. Now, overcome the laziness. So break down. So for the lazy people, many of them are not interested to go with the works. So for them, what we can do now, break down their task into a smaller task. So if it is given the total work or the total project, if it is them, they will not interested to work. So for that, we can cut short the works in different periods. Then automatically let them just overcome the laziness. Second point said that here also the exercise, eat, rest, and sleep well. So already I said that exercise, when you do the exercise, automatically you will be a little bit activated. The next point, have a vision. That is the most important. Without a vision, we cannot work. So for that also one video just I want to show you. Now is it sharing?
The only thing worse than being blind is having sight, but no vision. Where there is no vision, there is no hope. So have vision. Vision drives the person. It pains.
Mr. Satish, is it audible on the video?
It's visible, sir.
The target. It ignites and fuels the fire with it and draws the person forward. There are no successful people without vision. Vision starts with each of us. Look deep into your heart. What is your vision? Think about it. Who you want to be. Where you want to go. What is the change you want to make in the world? What is your body target, goal, or dream into your heart? If you have vision, you will never quit. Nothing can stop you. Your vision will do everything for you. Because vision is like a magnet. It attracts your target, your goal, your dream. It is true that when you work for your goal, when you go in the right way, you will face some roadblocks, setbacks, and failures. These things will try to stop you. What will keep you going there? Your vision. What will give you the energy to overcome those failures? Your vision. Have you seen marathon runners when they run? They never quit till the end line. If they can see the end in their vision, they fit that vision in their mindset to keep that vision active. Successful people never give up because they have a vision where they are going. J.K. Rowling went from being a jobless single mother living on unemployment benefits to one of the best-selling authors at one time. But it didn't happen overnight. She faced rejection and constantly worked hard with her calculation. So,
Right. So from the videos, we should have vision. Based on that, we can make a good progress in our life. Then do one thing at a time. For the lazy people, if we give a lot of works at a time, simply they will be being in one place and they will not involve in any activities. So for that, they give one work at a one time. So that is important. And they learn from successful peoples. So for those who are having a little bit laziness, they can see the success of from those who are succeeding in their life. So that is a needed one. The last one is to motivate yourselves. It is also very important because the external motivation will not help for the long drive or long term problem. So you yourself you have to motivate. So best example in villages they used to say in Tamil, பனை ஏறவனே 8 மட்டும் தான் என்ன பண்ணிடுவான் தாங்க முடியும் என்று சொல்வார்கள். It means that those who are climbing in a tree, up to the reachable, the relatives or the parents or the family persons can support. Over that, the individual have to climb up the tree, otherwise we will fail. So this is what here you can say, motivate yourself. The next, for the laziness, excellently him, Tamil sentence says that somberi erupirathil poi kathukol susuppai. That's what we are putting the ant picture in that one. The next one is be more polite. That is necessary in our life. See, in the picture itself, one sentence is there. That is a politeness costs nothing and gain everything. If you are polite, you will get more things, even in the difficult times. See, what are the points is helping to be more polite. So be on time. That is important. Is whatever the work, whatever the place, wherever you are committed, in that place, be on time. That will give you more politeness. Then learn how to make a small task. Talk. See, whenever you have to give a right message. That is the important thing. other people. So how way you want to give a message to the others, the same way you have to listen, you have to open your ears to the others, what they want to communicate or what they want to say you in the current situation. So that is acceptable. Then it will give you more polite. Stop oversharing. That is important things. Wherever needs are there only you can share your ideas, views, and knowledge. Without needs, if you are sharing your ideas, views, that will be vain. So stop oversharing. Based on the needs, you have to share. Next, think about your humor. It's very, very important. Without humor, people cannot live in a positive way or happiness. The humor is essential in our life. Whatever the situation, either in the negative situation or either some other, just think about your humor. Quit cursing. Even in the bad situation or hurting by somebody is, in that time should not be cursing others. That will give you more polite. Next, avoid gossip. You should not gossip to others. You should not listen to gossip also. That's important things. Both the things you should avoid. Be careful with the opinions. Whenever you are having an opportunity to give your opinions, giving the opinions, you have to be very careful. That opinion you cannot get back or withdraw the what you have given. So be careful and give your opinion. That will be more politeness to you. And respect others and don't judge others. How much you want respect from the others, the same way you have to give the respect to the others and should not judge the others with their appearance or with their one work. So we should not do those things. Then you can be a polite person. The next point is a responsible person. How to be a responsible person. Stop making excuse for yourselves. In our career, in our family, in anywhere, whatever. So we have some work. So in that work, we should not ask any excuse. That means you are not concentrate properly, you are not executed the work properly. That's what you are coming to ask the excuse. That should be avoided. Concentrate well. That is the point. Next point says stop complaining others. See, those who are complaining others, they are always used to talk only. They never involved in the work. They are not executing the work. They are not put their hard work. In that, if it is happened any negative or any problem, simply they will blame the others. So and so fellows have done this one. They involved, they interfered in this work. That's what it stopped. That's what is not a successful one. Like that, should not complain. That means what you have to do. You have to moisturize with the work what you are doing. Next, learn how to manage your finances. This is also important things. When you are stick out to the schedule, when you are learn properly in your regarding work, then automatically to complete the work, the duration will be extended. Once the duration is extended, means the financial need also will be enlarged. See, if it is happen, what will happen? The program will not be successful, or the work will not be successful. So manage how to spend the money and how to regularize the money. Then avoid procrastination. Already I said that the postpone that should be avoided. Then be consistent and keep to your schedule. That is important. What assignment you got it, or what you executing a project, or what work is no, that should be stick on to the schedule. Within the schedule, you have to complete it. The next point is learning new things and develop the new skills. This is very important. Pick your learning style. That's important thing. Whatever you are learning, from that you go in deeply, then you can get more things. Make it more meaningful for your life. What you learn, that learning should be meaningful for your life. Likewise, you have to learn it. Then learn by doing. Simply, if you are learning theoretically, it will not be stored in your mind for the long time periods. So, if you are practically involved with that learning, then it will be helpful to recover any time for after long period also. Study the great and then practice. Good things should be learned. That's what we are saying, great things. Then what we learn, that should be practiced in our life. That also needed. Teach what you learn. So what are the things we are learning in our life? That should be teach to the others. If you teach, that also will be written in your mind for long time process. Otherwise, within the short span of time, you will be forget. Then spend more time for practice. That's what we are saying. The practice make the man perfect. Used to say, practice make the man to perfect. So for the practice, we have to spend more time. Take break frequently. If you are continuously learning or if you are continuously doing the work, means it will be the monotonous or the frustration yourself. So now and then you just have a break. Test yourself and find a mentor. Whatever you learn, that should be tested before coming to the public. That's important. Or before coming to the students, before coming to the public forum. So you have to test yourself. How to test with a mentor? That is important things. Then only wherever you are lack or committing the mistakes or you want to improve. So those things by a good mentor only can give you a guidance. So that's what we are saying. Next, be curious. Without curiosity, we cannot learn anything. That is, we should develop our curiosity. Then change your mindset and the positive. From the picture itself, we can understand growing mind, how it is pictured, and the fixed mind. So if you have the fixed mind, you cannot develop your career, you cannot develop your personal things, and also your surroundings. So you should be like a growth mindset picture. So start the day with a positive affirmations. From the day itself, we have to be a positive thinking and focus on the good things. That is important. Find the humor in bad situation. Even the bad situation, you have to find a humor. I would like to give you a small message or a story. It was happening in one school. Principal made a staff meeting regarding the annual sports day. So before that, we all know that what was happened. So the students were divided into various houses, and also teachers also allotted for the houses. So in these connections, the next day will be a sports day. For the sports day purpose, principal organized a staff meeting. In the staff meeting, all the people are there, including the physical director, and one primary teacher was there. That teacher is the wife of the principal. See, this is what I am saying. In the bad situation, how the principal is here or was here humor. That's what I want to say here. In the meeting, the principal wife raised a question. What she said, no. What she said, I am just giving. I don't know. I am in which house. In this way, the principal wife asked in the staff meeting. That is a bad situation raised because the principal administration is going on well. So in this situation, still staff not knowing themselves to be in which house. See, this question is a bad situation. Immediately, principal replied, "No, don't worry, you are in my house." See the humor. See, the wife is asked the school students' purpose house, but the principal just cracking a joke, humor. She is in own house. Okay. Like that you have to be. The turn failure into the lesson. So failure will be happen normally in the human lives. Some people have more failure, some people have less failure. But whatever it is, from the failure you can learn some things. If you see deeply, that's what we are saying. Carefully and deeply, if you see the failure, there will be a lesson is there. So from the lesson you can learn and correct our mistakes. Then the next time you can be a successful person. Next, focus on the present. That's also already explained in the various points. Find the positive friend, mentors, and co-workers is very important in your human life. So the friends and the mentors and the co-workers are there having major role for your individual's development. The next one is the purpose of life. See, with the purpose, we can take the right decisions and we can change our attitudes and shaping goals, whatever the goals we are getting. So without purpose, if you are living, what is happening? See, in the sentence, the person without a purpose is like a ship without rudder. You just imagine if a ship in the ocean without rudder, what is happening? If the pilot or the captain want to change a direction or want to turn the ship means we can't do it without rudder. That's what we are saying. Without the purpose, if you are traveling in your life, it's a waste and you cannot attain your goals in the needed time. That is a important things. So here I can say a story, but due to the timing, so I can cut short the story, avoiding that story. So decision making. So if you have the purpose, you can make a good decisions. Without the purpose, how can you take a decision? So likewise, behavior also change. That behavior influence will be there. Then setting a goals. So these all the things. The next one is environmental mastery. This is important. See, wherever we are there, we have to set a platform for us. Then only we can carry out our task without any difficulties. See, especially all the people are needed these things, but especially in the those who are get the married newly. For that, women is very, very important. Is when they are coming to the new locations, new situation, new families. There they have to make a great environmental mastery. Then only he can get all the support from all other family members. So today's the women are failing that area. That's what they are getting a lot of problems and getting divorces even. So this is what we can give a message, not only for those people, but all the people also. Whoever the students, they have to make a good environmental in the classrooms, with the teachers, with the friends, with the institution. So when you're traveling with the other people, so you have to get a good environments. Even leaving a space in the seat or sitting adjusted, getting a problem with others. You should not do that. The same thing in the working place for the faculties. You have to make a good environment. Then autonomy. So this is how you can get the autonomy. Just you can take an example, autonomous colleges. When the college is getting autonomous, then the institution have all the potentials, all the capacities. Then only they are getting autonomous. Likewise, in the human life, when you have a personal achievements, personal success of goals, personal good strength, personal value, personal wealth, personal knowledge. So whatever you are having, good one, based on the only the autonomy will come to you. So otherwise you cannot get it simply. So when you have a freedom to take a decisions, when you are sound in knowledge, before if you performed well, then only the responsibilities will come to take the free decisions. So this is what I want to communicate regarding the autonomy. Then positive relations with the others. It's a last point and it will be a good one. Accept and celebrate the fact that we are different. So people are not all equal. See, even you can see in the hand, all the fingers, 5 fingers are in the same level. So it depends upon the need and the work. The fingers are in different shapes made by the Lord, not by us. So likewise, people are in different, but we have to accept and celebrate. Then actively listen to hear other people. Already I said this. They give people time to be present. Wherever you are, either in the function or in the home or in the travel. So wherever you are engaging with someone, in that time you have to concentrate or you have to be with the present situations and develop, work on your communication skill. That's important. So whatever you want to communicate, the skill should be a good one. Maybe you want to say something in your mind, but due to your bad communication, the message can be understood by the hearing people in a different way. So the communication is very, very important things. So here I can quote one example. Mr. Panaksha given a talk in one meeting. See the communication skill. That's what I'm just one line only. See, first he said that to the audience he said, among you, half of the people are fools, he said. Just imagine that what the people they thought about the Panaksha, what this man is setting as a fool. Immediately the people got angry and whatever they are getting in the hand, they are used to hit, they thrown on Panaksha. Immediately Panaksha, what he said, no, by mistaken I said, half of you wise. See the communication, see the first sentence and the second sentence. First sentence and second sentence is giving the meaning, same thing. Half of them fools means remaining half of them wise. The second sentence he said that half of them wise. Immediately people are clapped, oh, good, nice talking. See the communication, but the message is same, meaning is same. Seeing the communication, the people mind is diverged. So likewise, we have to be very careful when we communicate to the others. Then manage mobile technologies. So the current scenario, many things are done by the through mobiles. So that we have to develop our things. And then learn to give and take constructive feedback. That is essential. How we want the feedback. Without feedback, we cannot rectify ourselves. Whatever the mistakes or whatever the successful one, even successful one or the failure one, both things need the feedback. So how we are expecting the same way you can give the feedback to your friends, your family members, co-workers, and all those people who are being with you. That is a good thing. Learn to be more understanding and empathetic. So whatever the situation, just understand those the situation and being an empathetic person. That will give a good relationship with the others. Then treat people as you would like to be a treated. Many of them want a high respect. I should be a post person. I should be honored, like that they will expect. At the same time, they are refusing to give the respect to the others. This is what happening many times. Especially you can see in the government offices. Many of them having with this mind. It's what having lots of problems. See, treat the people as you would like to be treated yourselves. That's a good thing. So, with that is finished. The last point: don't give up in your life to succeed your goals. Until the success, you have to work hard and don't give up. That's what here I put it on picture. I want to show you the last video clips for don't give up. It's a very good inspirational videos. Is delivered by the IAF, International Federation, Athletic Federation is delivered these videos about the Derek sprinter, 400-meter sprinter. So let us see that one. So Satish, can you see the play?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Actually, Derek is a chance to got the medal in the 1992 Barcelona Olympic. Due to his muscles, hamstring muscles, so he unable to complete the race in a successful one. But even though he want to finish the race, that's what he walked with his father. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yes,
Muthuraj,
Mr.
sir.
Yes.
So, dear participants, if you have any query, you can ask the resource person.
Yes, you can conclude. No problem. Thank to the respected Madam Selvi J. Pungudi, Principal of Government Polytechnic College, Chekkanurani Madurai, and also I thank to our all the faculty members as well as the NSS Program Coordinator, Mr. Satish Kumar. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Muthuraj, sir.
Yes.
Thank you for your engaging session.